Have you ever felt like someone you like couldn't see you? A sudden darkness envelops you, leaving you adrift. When you feel rejected, like you're being left out, uncertain and powerless, it can really be. No matter how difficult things get for you, don't let them bring you down. Stoicism teaches us that we can always choose how to respond rather than reacting automatically. Not getting what you want? Consider it an opportunity to grow and demonstrate your true abilities. In this video, we'll talk about how to turn rejection into an opportunity. Get that special someone to pay attention to you. This isn't a game. It's not about playing games or putting others down. It's about using your psychological smarts and strength to get people's attention. Make an effect that will last. Join us as we explore how to transform rejection into opportunity. By the end of this video, you will learn how to start succeeding and gain more confidence. You'll learn how to use every failure to move your life forward. Relationships. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to help us out and share your stories. Leave your stories in the comments. Your ideas could help someone else. Let's go. The initial step in this journey was to remove her from your life. A very good Stoic practice to keep in mind when a woman ignores you is that removing her from your thoughts does not imply disregarding your feelings or emotions. You shouldn't ignore the situation. You should focus on other things that really matter and that you can shape, like you and your own growth. By taking a moment to revisit your personal goals, what are you striving for? What accomplishments would make you proud? Write these down. Making plans to achieve your goals can quickly shift your focus from your problems to your strengths. Next, get involved in new or old hobbies, like learning to play the guitar or joining a sports team. Joining a sports team or taking up cooking are not just things to do for fun. They build your skills and make you happy, and they make your time fun. It's enjoyable to work on yourself and your stoicism, but don't forget about the people around you, who always have your back. Spending time with family and friends can be beneficial, make you feel like you belong, and let these connections tell us that. One person's disregard for us doesn't alter who we are or our value. Self-reflection is another important habit. Take time to consider how you can improve your morals. Stoicism shows we can be as patient, kind, or brave as we want. That our character is the only thing we should always work on, and the only thing we can change by changing our lives. When you focus in these ways, you begin to live by the Stoic concept that outside events are irrelevant. We shouldn't feel self-conscious about forgetting. As you recover, you understand that her avoidance doesn't alter your worth or your ability to lead a successful life. In the end, getting rid of her isn't about denial. It's about living a full life. There is a proactive way to regain your happiness and direct your energy where it is needed. Remember that you can direct your attention anywhere you want. Focusing on happiness and personal progress is always a beneficial idea. Choice number 2. Don't react. Emotional stoicism teaches us how important it is to keep our cool and not respond too quickly to things that happen. What life throws at us, so if a woman ignores you, she might be waiting to see what you'll say in response. This is your chance to show how strong you are, not only to her, but also to yourself. She's not reacting to your texts or seems distant when you're with them. It could feel like a personal slight, but remember that getting angry or upset could only make things worse or make you feel worse. Instead, try talking to her in a cool and polite way. "Hey, I've noticed you seem a little distant. Is everything okay?" Can go a long way. This demonstrates your awareness, care, stability, and not rushing attitude. Result: if she continues to ignore you, maintain your composure. This is where the truth Stoics think that we should focus on the things that we can control. You can't change how she acts or talks, but you can change how you react to her. When you react by staying calm and not getting angry or frustrated, you are practicing Stoic endurance. You should also use this to maintain your inner peace in the face of external chaos. You have the opportunity to reflect on yourself and engage in activities that enhance your life and bring you joy, regardless of what others may say. It's not enough to just tell her you're strong and sure of yourself. You have to really feel that way. This demonstrates that your sense of self-worth is not dependent on how other people treat you, even if the situation doesn't. Remember that Stoicism also teaches us how to let go with grace when circumstances change. If your repeated attempts to connect are met with apathy, it could be a sign. Consider this again. It's not a loss, but rather a wise decision. Third, don't pay attention to her. Invest your energy in areas that will appreciate and reciprocate it. When a woman you're interested in ignores you, your first thought might be to ignore her back. It may seem strange to ignore her back at first, but it has a reason. One of the most important things is to respect yourself and your own beliefs. Let's say you text someone and don't receive a response, or you're in the middle of an important conversation. If someone changes the subject in the middle of a talk, it can be tempting to keep trying to get their attention. Your choice is to stop texting or continue the conversation on your own. After teaching them a lesson, you want to keep your peace and not be bothered. Someone else's actions can disturb your inner peace. Here's another example. You're talking to her in a group, but she doesn't hear you. Instead of rudely demanding her attention, you should have asked nicely. Take a step back and talk to people who value what you bring to the table. There is value in listening to the talk without speaking. This doesn't mean you're instead putting up with rudeness. You're practicing Stoic endurance. It is important to choose not to let external events bother you and maintain your composure. In public places, if someone ignores you, it can be empowering to kindly say sorry and move on. It shows that your worth doesn't rely on how other people treat you. This method doesn't just protect your pride, it also sends a subtle message that you're someone who doesn't retreat simply because you've chosen not to confront the disrespectful behavior. You are adhering to the Stoic concept of focusing on what you can control. By how you act and respond, you show others that you value them. You should love yourself enough not to put up with unacceptable treatment without making a scene or falling to the same level. It's not about hurting feelings or mind games. It's about making a choice. Make the decision to maintain harmony and demonstrate your strength in managing respectful interactions independently. Living with Stoicism means letting go of those who aren't Stoic. Fourth, go out and have fun. Dignity means finding strength in self-respect and peace in the face of disinterest. Fun Stoicism doesn't tell us to avoid our feelings. It tells us how to deal with them. Taking part in things that make us feel better if a woman is ignoring us. Instead of thinking about it all the time, why not think about something fun? You could do something as easy as watching a funny movie, going to the basketball court, or taking a peaceful stroll in the park. These aren't just enjoyable things to do. They're also reminders of your ability to be content on your own, without other people's deeds or attention. Including friends in your plans can enhance their positive impact on your life. Through their company and support, spirits give you new ideas and help you remember how valuable you are. You can see new places, do new things, and even meet new people when you go on trips together. Stoic thought is based on emotions and social connections. It's about taking care of and building the town you live in to make it stronger. Resilience against bad feelings. If you're still feeling down, think about going to a new restaurant or a live music show instead of doing what you normally do. Alternatively, you could join a meetup group that interests you in your area. These things do more than just stop worrying about being forgotten. They help you learn new things and meet new people. Meeting new people can lead to new bonds and opportunities. Stoicism inspires us to live in the present and enjoy everything that comes our way. To discover new aspects of that, we occasionally need to step outside of our comfort zone. Remember this the next time someone ignores you. It gives you a chance to remember what makes you want to go out, have fun, and be active. This perspective not only eases the immediate pain of rejection, but it also enhances your personal growth and happiness in your life in a way that fits with Stoic ideas. Enjoy the journey. Keep your mind on the positive things and fill your life with events that make you feel positive about yourself. Getting a social standing is a powerful way to deal with happiness. Number 5. If you want to improve your social standing, don't worry about being ignored. The Stoic view aligns well with your goal of enhancing your self-esteem and community presence rather than seeking approval. Apply the principles of self-improvement and freedom by improving your social life. Status. By doing good things, you're not only making yourself more appealing to others, but you're also making your position stronger. What does your sense of security and self-worth look like? First, think about how you can improve your physical and mental health. Going to the gym is beneficial for your health and your self-esteem. It makes you feel positive about yourself and gives you energy to start a new project. Getting a hobby or learning a new skill does more than just pass the time. It makes you smarter. Learning a new language or cooking a new dish will keep you busy and give you something to talk about. Doing dishes or playing an instrument are all things that make your life better. Make you a more well-rounded person professionally while you focus on your job. By acquiring new skills and taking on challenging projects to raise your status at work and in your area, networking is very important. It puts you in touch with people who can help, give you information and chances. Remember that your professional achievements make you more intriguing and show how dedicated you are. Volunteering is another excellent way to improve your social standing because it shows that you care about other people. Being kind and dedicated to something bigger than yourself are desirable traits. These are the ones that not only set you apart, but also foster a deep connection with your community and demonstrate your true strength. You can use social media to share your beliefs as well as your plans. You can share your accomplishments, hobbies, and experiences when you write about a recent walk. Whether it's a volunteer event or a professional achievement, you're painting a picture of someone who is busy and involved. Allowing others into your life and sharing it is not bragging. Pay attention to these areas. You'll become a more well-rounded person. Living a full and busy life can be challenging for everyone. Another conservative idea you're following is to focus on what you can control. Instead of getting stuck on how other people see you, focus on your actions and growth. See you. Number 6. Say what you're worth in Stoic thought. Is based on our own acts and virtues, not on how others treat us. So if a woman ignores you, it doesn't mean she doesn't like you. Instead of retreating or feeling depressed, seize the opportunity to demonstrate your worth. Show off your wit and charm. It's not about proving something to her as much as it is about being true to yourself and doing your best. Like if you're in a group setting. If she brings up a subject you know a lot about in a group setting, you should feel free to jump right into the discussion and share your thoughts. These aren't just ways to show off what you know. They're about adding value to the talk. One core Stoic belief is making a difference, and humor is another powerful tool. If she says something rude to you, you can answer with a clever and funny response that can show that you are strong and can deal with social stresses without being. This is in line with the Stoic ideal of not allowing outside events to disturb your peace of mind, like if you're with a group and she brings up a subject you know a lot about and confidently joins the conversation. Discuss your ideas in a way that enhances the conversation. It's not just about showing off what you can do, it's about making a difference, which is a core Stoic ideal. If she says something sarcastic, you can use this strong tool to your advantage. A humorous response can demonstrate your strength and ability to manage situations. This is the Stoic ideal of not reacting to social forces without becoming upset. Allowing external events to disrupt your inner peace can be detrimental. Being a good listener is also a big way to show that it is worth your time to pay close attention when she talks and responds with serious questions or comments. It demonstrates your interest in the conversation and your appreciation for her perspective, even though it may not align with your own. Basic Stoicism. Being polite to you means showing respect and humility. Virtues. When you talk about these things, you're not just trying to get her attention, you're actually practicing being patient. Self-respect and honesty are essential. It's about understanding your worth and acting accordingly, willing to share it with others no matter how they replied to you at first. So the next time you feel ignored, remember that someone else's lack of attention doesn't make you less valuable. Keep showing up as your best self and let your deeds say a lot about who you are. Remember to stay calm and show that you're not someone who is easily upset. Number 7. End all communication, or cut off all contact, was ignored. It's not about being mean or passive-aggressive. It's about caring about yourself and keeping your emotions in check. Energy if you've tried to get in touch and haven't heard back, or if efforts are made to. If you consistently fail to establish a connection, it may be necessary to take a step back. Stopping texts and calls and interacting with her as little as possible is what this means. If you see her in person, it's time to take a step. You pulled back, not to control or get a response, but to calm down. If, for example, you are the one who usually texts her and she hasn't, you should be rewarded accordingly. Be responsive. Don't keep sending more in the hopes of getting a better response. If you call and she doesn't answer, don't keep calling this number. Not only to show her that you won't stand for being forgotten, but also to show yourself that you value yourself. If you value yourself enough, you won't chase after someone who isn't returning the favor in social settings. You don't have to approach her if you're in the same circle. You can just recognize her. If it's not necessary, please be courteous and focus on something else. It's not about avoiding her when you're around friends and other people you enjoy being with. From a Stoic point of view, it's not about getting even. It's about putting your energy into more positive relationships. Is strong, and we shouldn't let outside things keep our inner peace. We can't alter the situation. For example, cutting off touch indicates that you're practicing the Stoic practice of detachment not as a way to punish or get back at someone, but as a way to an activity that helps you focus on what makes your life better and keeps your tranquility. Keep in mind that this method aims to assist you in maintaining your peace and respect of mind. It's a form of self-care that keeps you from constantly. Don't let someone else's lack of engagement hurt or distract you. Stay true to your ideals. The strong way to find happiness is to surround yourself with positive people and keep living a life you're proud of. Freedom means being focused on what's important and letting go of what's not. Number 8. Don't beg for her. Stoicism says that our sense of self-worth should never rest on to get someone else's attention or praise. So if a woman doesn't answer your messages, if you want to get an answer, don't send more. Instead, take a step back. Think about why you want her attention and tell yourself how valuable you are. Instead of sending multiple texts, if you decide to answer, let it be from a place of power and self-confidence. If she texts you again after a long break, say something similar. It's okay, I've been busy with my own projects, which proves you're not. This demonstrates that your life is full and satisfying even without her presence, as you sit around waiting for her. Another idea is to live your best life and let your deeds do the talking. They engage in activities they enjoy and spend time with people they enjoy. Thank you for your support and encouragement. Keep growing professionally and individually. When you think about these positive things in your life, it makes you feel better about yourself and shows others that you are confident, including her, by showing that you live a full and active life. You're being stoic when you say you're content with or without her care. By adhering to principles, you are demonstrating your strength and resistance to external influences. You value yourself and your situation. This isn't about making her feel like she's missing out on something. It's not about being mean. It's about living your life and finding happiness. Remember that Stoicism doesn't help us be fulfilled in our own pursuits. Not caring about or ignoring our feelings teaches us how to deal with them. Maintain your honor in positive and healthy ways and respect her choice. Pay attention to something else and keep investing in yourself. This method doesn't work. Just make you more appealing to other people. It makes your own life better, which is the most important thing. 9. Disprove her views when she doesn't pay attention to you because she doesn't know who you are or what you can do. This is a wonderful chance to show her the real you. Self-stoicism tells us not to care what other people think and to live our own lives. Based on our true nature and values, if a woman thinks you don't know enough about a subject, for example, find an easy way to share what you know and what you understand when the subject comes up. This isn't about bragging or being pushy, it's about demonstrating your actions and knowledge. You can set people straight. If you find it uninteresting, consider surprising her and yourself by trying something new. Participating in activities or sharing stories about your life demonstrates your uniqueness and depth. Anything from your most recent adventure to a book that changed the way you see things to a sport you love, showing her your range of skills and interests can easily change how she sees you. Over time, though, it's important to remember that Stoicism also shows us how important it is to separate ourselves from. If she keeps ignoring you despite your efforts, it's not because she wants external praise. I understand that it can be challenging to avoid taking it personally, but it's crucial to do so. Consider how to grow and improve yourself instead of trying to win her over. For your own happiness and health, improve yourself without seeking praise or attention, not just to change someone's mind, like if you've tried to engage, and if you contribute but are still receiving no attention, focus your efforts on your personal life. Setting goals and thinking about yourself can help you work on parts of your personality you want to improve. This focus on human virtue, like kindness, patience or resilience, is in line with her upholding Stoic ideals and ensuring your personal growth, regardless of her reactions. General showing her she's wrong in a serious way isn't about a big reveal of your worth, but a quiet, consistent show of who you really are. Remember that your worth doesn't rest on her noticing what you do or how you choose to act, but focus on your ability to live a good and honest life. This makes you a good, interesting and capable person, and let your life speak for itself. Give her the silent treatment. Number 10. Stoicism tells us to examine our actions and choose answers that reflect our values. Don't act out of anger or hurt. So if a woman doesn't answer your texts and you're thinking about not answering, when you respond to her, consider what you want this silence to accomplish for you, to feel in charge again, or to let people know you're ignored if you decide to delay instead of viewing it as a punishment, use it as a way to reflect on yourself. For example, if she texts you after a period of silence, don't immediately respond or ignore her. Take a moment to think about why she might have been quiet and what you want to get out of this conversation. Not only should you pique her curiosity, but you should also allow yourself ample time to contemplate your response when you finally deliver it. Being short and polite isn't a game. It shows how much you respect yourself. Specifically, say something like, "Hi, I noticed that you reached out. I've been working on personal projects and taking time to reflect on the topics we have discussed. How have you been?" The Stoic method here shows that you're calm and not desperate, but you're also willing to have meaningful conversations. It's not about hiding your thoughts or ignoring what's going on. It's about taking charge of your behavior in a way that upholds your honor and considers the potential reasons for the other person's behavior. Being honest about how much you value yourself demonstrates that you won't do things that hurt you. Piece number 11. If a woman is avoiding you, don't let her see you. You need to be aware that you can't just grab her attention here. It's important to maintain composure and continue living your regular life. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings. Stoicism isn't about hiding your feelings. It's about controlling them. Smartly, for example, if she doesn't answer your text messages or social messages, light and calm responses demonstrate your independence from external influences, not because you don't feel rejection, but because you don't let it affect your behavior. Self-worth. You remain the same confident individual you were before. It's not about acting like nothing happened. It's about not letting it show when you talk to someone. Be nice and respectful with her, and avoid becoming angry or confrontational. It won't make things better. In fact, it might reinforce any bad ideas she already has. May have or make things worse when they aren't necessary, instead of staying calm. It can serve as a subtle reminder of your maturity and stability, traits highly valued in any relationship. Using this Stoic method in a relationship means focusing on the good things in your life that you can enjoy. Regardless of her fame, she should engage in hobbies and socialize with her friends to lift you up and help you keep growing professionally and individually. By being polite and respectful to everyone you meet, you're strengthening your independence and resolve. Following another Stoic concept, virtue is the only thing that is good in every situation. This is an opportunity to practice being your best self, regardless of what others may do to you. In this situation, you can practice Stoicism by remaining calm. By focusing on yourself, this method maintains your honor and demonstrates your strength and calmness when others don't care about you. Keep living your best life, and let your peace and strength speak for themselves. Thank you for staying with us all the way to the end of this interesting journey. We've learned a lot about the deep teachings of Stoicism today that tell us that we can choose how to handle life's challenges. We examined, remember that you can use failure to help you grow and be stronger. If someone special doesn't seem to notice you, it's important to keep your cool, show confidence, and not let their lack of attention bother you. Don't take rejection personally. Rather than viewing it as a setback, consider it an opportunity. This is an opportunity to demonstrate the depth of your mental and emotional capabilities. It's important to respect other people's space while leaving a lasting impression. This isn't just about relationships. It's a way of life. Please take a moment to utilize this in all aspects of life and interactions. If you found this video helpful, please like it and follow us for more videos that will help you through life nuances with ease and confidence. Don't be afraid to share your stories, and please share your ideas in the comment section below about how you could greatly improve your experiences. Someone else is experiencing the same problems. Watch the suggested video before you leave. Your screen is now. Thank you once again for your continued viewing. Every step back can lead to a big step forward if we learn from it and keep moving forward. Continue your journey with strength and turn every setback into an opportunity. The next video will show you how to get to it. Remember, growth comes from learning and adapting to challenges. Embrace the process and keep pushing yourself to reach new heights. Stay motivated and never give up on your journey towards success.